in Tacoma, Washington. I guess there was a fan that had been heckling his wife, who is Velvet Sky in the ring, and the fan was brought backstage into a room with Bully Ray. Some private discussion happened, it blew up over the internet. Ring of Honor investigated it. They released an official statement saying nothing like that will ever happen again. But what's your opinion of fans being taken in the back for heckling people?
Wow, I haven't heard that, and that's actually pretty crazy. Like, for him to actually get a fan to come into the locker room, like, I don't know, man. I just think that's just wrong. I wasn't there, so I can't tell the situation. I don't know. You know, we all know it could be a work. You never know. You know, today's wrestling, half the time you don't know. Like when I was at the WWE Hall of Fame sitting next to my dad, when that guy tackled Brett, my dad actually thought it was a work. My dad looked at me, and I was sitting next to my dad and Ron Simmons, and they both were like, "Oh, that's just a work." So you never, I mean, it wasn't, but you just, with now business these days, you never know. Just like the same, like that stupid end zone cash crap. I don't even want to mention their name. I'm already, I wish I didn't. We've already lost viewers by just saying that. But just like this kind of stuff like that, you know, it just, it's garbage.
It's unfortunate, but Great North Wrestling actually has, I think, the toughest wrestlers in all the wrestling industry, and it's only going to get better as we continue to recruit. But you're a star at Great North Wrestling. We mentioned Ring of Honor. There's AEW now. There's MLW. We have 2 MLW wrestlers wrestling tomorrow night right here in Petawawa. Ted Hart and Harry Smith. There's WWE, which you have a family history of. Impact, I think, is pretty much dead now for all intents and purposes. So where would you like to be ideally? NWA, too. NWA has announced they're going to have a TV show, first taping starting at the end of September.
Well, I mean, my main goal is the Canadian Heavyweight Championship. And I think you know that. That's my first goal. I really want to win that title back. That title means the world to me. I don't think you guys really understand how much that title really means to me. To be able to be called one of you guys as champions, to be the first American to ever hold the Canadian Heavyweight Championship. For me, that means a lot to me.
You better work a little harder then.
Oh, I'm gonna bust my butt. Trust me. Max better watch out tomorrow night. You better be there. Front row. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. All I need is these 2 things. And this right here. And you tell what else I have that he don't have? Heart.
And a jockstrap.
I don't care. I don't know why I care about what he's going down there. Hey, what you want to that's his business. All I care about is that heavyweight championship. And that means the world to me.
And is this man going to be a factor in that match, or is he going to mind his own business? Because we've seen him interfere in the past.
I said I will be quiet tomorrow, but never know what will happen.
Well, I told Jason straight up. I said, let me handle this 101. Let me have my back just in case he decides to have one of his, little Ron Simmons workout groupies try to show up. I don't know how he rolls, but I just want you to be back there just to have my back. But
Richard Simmons, I think. Ron Simmons.
Richard Simmons, one of the two. Yeah, I just wanted him to have my back and just make sure,
I don't think that's going to happen.
You never know. You never know. This is Canada. You never know.
He did win the Canadian Championship here in Pembroke a couple of years ago before about 1,000 fans, which was a very successful night for him. I don't really want to talk about that night, so we'll move on to Jack Brisco, because that's your uncle, of course, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, one of the greatest technicians of all time, without a doubt, a legitimate amateur wrestling champion. Any stories about your Uncle Jack you'd like to share with us?
Man, my uncle, he was a man. He was one of those guys that could just walk into the room and everybody respected him. He didn't have to say nothing. You could just tell by the way he walked, by the way he talked. And my uncle was, he meant the world to me. And I can always remember when I was training to be an amateur wrestler, he would always drive, because my dad and my uncle lived kind of close to each other. So they would always my uncle would do my running rounds, because my dad would always make me run extra. He's like, while you're sleeping, guess what your opponent's doing? He's training. So of course, I'm running. And my uncle knew my running schedule, so my uncle would come in his old beat up pickup truck, and he would roll down the windows, and he would just sit there and just talk with me. And it's the craziest thing is that, the day that I finally got up the nerve for him to come on to wrestle was the night that he passed away. So he never got to see me in that ring. I know he's watching from up above, but that was one thing that I truly wish he would have got to see.
And I only had one meeting with him. It was at the 2004 Cauliflower Alley Club. I remember he walked into an elevator and he had that presence about him. I remember shaking his hand, but that's all that I remember. But I just remember you could feel a presence about him. He had that charisma that you could feel guys like Hulk Hogan had and Steve Austin. And I've seen a picture of you and Hulk Hogan when you were young, by the way, speaking of that.
Yeah, my dad and my uncle were the first people to bring Hogan into the wrestling business. My uncle gave him his first $100 bill and his first pair of wrestling boots. Isn't that crazy?
That's confirmed actually in Hogan's book, so that's one thing he's not lying about.
Yeah.
Hogan is known to spin a tale or two.
Yeah, he is, but no, that is a true story. My dad and my uncle were the ones that gave him his first $100 bill and his first pair of wrestling boots. And, my uncle was the type of guy that would give any person a chance at getting. He didn't care if you're green, purple, blue, or whatever. He was a man's man. He would always give everybody the time, the moment. And that's something that I try to instill in me, and something that I always try, is to love everybody.
Now, you were in TNA for a while. Dixie Carter is a very controversial character.
We can all get a boo on that, right, guys? Come on now.
Boo! Exactly. What's she like at first? Because we've heard she's very charming despite some of her wrestling ideas.
Charming? Like, what do you mean charming?
Probably another Stephanie.
Well, there has been rumors that she may have been associated off camera with some of the...
Not with me. I would not touch that with a wooden stick. Oh my goodness. No way. She's like a prune.
You are quite a ladies' man, though. You're known for that. You used to be a wakeboarder. I mean, I think you still surf all the time, judging by your Instagram, which you can plug now, by the way. But of all the places you wrestled, and you wrestled in Puerto Rico there, I know from first-hand experience, the girls are gorgeous there. Wrestle in Canada, we have some of the most gorgeous
Canada
women
girls.
here, especially the Quebec ones.
Yes.
Where are the hottest girls? Where are the best girls you've experienced in all your travels so far?
Pembroke.
Man, hey, I run into beautiful girls everywhere I go, so I can't say anything,
His stay here isn't over, so he's not going to say anything back.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, you ever been to that bar down the street, that Casey's, that bartender right there? She got it going